First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. As the season winds down, a pennant race comes to a head. Two division rivals face off next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12 to 6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
So coming to the plate, Joe Mauer. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
A ball and a strike now. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one. Stepping up now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here's Michael Brantley as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lindor at second. Brantley on at first with nobody out. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Gibson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rosario is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Escobar on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Logan Morrison. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 down.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hey. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Missed with a slider.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. Line softly toward the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. This year against right-handed pitching, Brantley is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Naquin on second. Lindor at first. One gone. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. 3rd inning underway now. It's a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here's a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And the pitch. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Now in the box, Mitch Garver, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Garver, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 60.
Settling in now, Jake Cave, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off with a try, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's ball 1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air out to left. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Now to the plate, Yonder Alonso. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Swinging a soft liner, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the veteran Joe Mauer settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kipnis has a play. 1 away. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two and two the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding in, Logan Morrison. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Escobar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins wind up stranding one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Two runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, one man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. Two strikes on him now. Two out with the man at first. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with two outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Garver will put this one away, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. We played four full. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike one. The Tribe have managed to build a small lead in this one, but both of these teams are still looking for a way to break this one open. It's become clear throughout the season that these clubs are evenly matched. It'd be surprising if this race didn't come down to the final days of the season. Right, guys?
You know, guys, this has been a close one, but the first place team is flexing their muscle a little bit. And they better watch out because this second place team does not want to find themselves in a wild card game.
I agree with you, D-Roy, and that's one of the things when you're in first place, as long as this team has been, we're getting late into the season right now. They need to keep playing good fundamental baseball and not let off the gas pedal. They have a team down. They need to step on it.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And that misses 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 2 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cave is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Striding into the box, Mitch Garver will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor takes it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 60.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gomes is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the inning for Joe Mauer. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Mauer is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cabrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped straight up. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. From the stretch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Zach Duke takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Duke, playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Fastball just a bit high. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Kipnis over at second. Gomes at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Kipnis is on his way home. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Dozier ranging to his right. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hard hit to first. And that's through for a hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
We got 3 and 2.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He Grounds it sharply to third. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Cabrera going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Indians 5 and the Twins 1. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yonder Alonso.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In for strike 2.
Now it's 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard. Foul. Kipnis at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Well, this game's outcome certainly isn't set in stone at this point. The Indians have shown why they're the ones sitting atop the standings.
You know, D-Row, when the schedule starts to wind down like it is, when you have these close games, these are the kind you have to win if you want to get into the postseason.
This is a postseason game, Dan. You got to treat it as such. The manager's going to treat it as such. We just need the leadoff runner on. And we can relax the boys a little bit and see if we can score.
Yeah, and you know what, D-Row, this game's kind of been the story of this season. Even though it's just a slim lead right now, this division and this game are far from over.
Yeah, it's been an absolute grind the entire year to get to this point. Not much separating these couple of teams at the top of the division. One of them maybe hopefully grabs a wild card spot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 60.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So here's Joe Mauer, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a flare out to left center. Lindor into shallow left. And that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5-1. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bit outside. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. Now both runners on the move. All even now, 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Line towards center field. Cave, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready now, Jose Ramirez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Ramirez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Encarnacion is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 7 and the Twins 1. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. To third. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. He was great all night long. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jorge Polanco would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two-out, two-strike offering. Here it is. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Jorge Polanco. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final night score for a ball game tonight. The victorious Cleveland Indians, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Progressive Field, 42,345. Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.